Hey, how you guys doing? It's the producer from Brothers Comics. Welcome to the Who Dey Over 40 podcast.
Oh my
God. Oh my God. The Cincinnati Bengals get the monkey off the back, off the side, whatever. Whatever phrase you want to use, as they beat the Las Vegas Raiders 23-16. We got a lot to talk about. A game that almost killed one of the people on this podcast. But yeah, we'll get into it. Hutch, I spoke to you earlier today, probably 4 hours before kickoff. You were feeling pretty good, about this game going in the front of it.
I felt really, really good about this game. And I haven't felt like this since
the Chargers playoff game. Yeah.
Shit, I didn't feel that good about that. I mean, I thought we was gonna win, but I didn't feel like this. We had everything possible good in this game.
In our favor, right? I mean, a expression from our neighborhood growing up. We had the comp. The Bengals had the comp. All the comp. Everything was in their favor. And, as I said, the only thing that wasn't in their favor was history. And that was really kind of what they were fighting against. And so as the game got going, as it got close to kickoff, I didn't get started late. Kind of got in later than I wanted to, flag football, my kid, whatever. Like it just got started, whatever. But at kickoff, the Bengals win the toss, defer like they've been doing all season long, because they want to be able to score at the end of the half and at the other side of it when they're coming out of halftime. And the game kind of started to go to plan. Raiders get the ball first, go down and get a quick three. Goat Killer is kind of freaking out because they wind up getting three, but I felt pretty good.
I kind of freaked out too.
Yeah, well, at least they were able to hold them to three. That's kind of what the defense had been doing, not giving up a lot of points. I mean, again, like the Bengals win this game and we're like, oh my God, whatever. The defense lost a lot of players. We'll talk about that later too, but they gave up 16 points. I mean, honestly, they gave up 16 points. That's winning playoff football.
Today, right. But that's that dude that plays for them and that other dude that plays for them. They're not heading to Canton no time soon, ever.
No, yeah. So the Bengals get the ball first drive and promptly take the ball right down the field and like, oh, y'all got three, we're gonna get 7. I mean, just promptly drive the ball right down the field, get the 7. Jamar Chase, even though he doesn't score a touchdown today, absolutely abusing folks, literally. I think he went for 7 for 116, no touchdown, but I mean, dude is a beast. He's an absolute beast, and a literal nightmare for every person that's trying to guard.
Right, and they exploited it. I mean, there's none of their dudes could cover him, and they kept putting him on. Whoever was trying to cover him on the island. The Bengals should have lit that motherfucker up like a star.
And I just saw on NFL Network, he was like, yeah, I wasn't surprised they tried to cover me like single coverage. Like, I wasn't surprised at all. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, everybody else was, because why would you allow that dude one-on-one coverage unless you got an absolute shutdown corner over there, which you don't.
And you don't.
Right.
But Chase did not score a touchdown. That's a win, except that ain't gonna help you in the slot machines.
Now you're getting into that. Yeah, the Bengals, Chase doesn't score a touchdown, so the Bengals, wind up scoring, punt or kickoff, whatever. Boom, strip sack. Trey Hendrickson, Larry Ogunjobi picks it up, and I thought he was gonna score. I thought he got even closer than I was like, come on, big fella, go, come on. But they wind up not scoring there, not scoring a touchdown. Second down runs, like this is a real big thing with Zach Taylor. I don't know what it is. First down, they might throw or run, get it, 3 yards, and then second down, they're running it again and leaving themselves in non-manageable 3rd and longs.
Right. When Joe Burrow goes under center, it's probably going to be a run.
Right. Yeah. I mean, which is so weird because they came out in empty. Like the first, like, 2, I think, or 3 plays of the game, they come out in empty. Like, okay, we're about to freaking just throw it all over the yard and put it in Joe's hand, which is going to come back here in a minute. But I'm like, oh, okay, boom, 10-3. All right, here we go. Let's go. You kind of do your thing. And the game is a goat killer is like, it's kind of boring, this game. And it was like, up to halftime and whatever, the Raiders could do a little something, but wind up with field goals. Bengals could do a little something and kept winding up with field goals, stopping them and getting the ball deep in the territory and then kicking field goals. And it became frustrating. That shit should have been 21-3 at halftime, huh?
Should have been at least 2 touchdowns. Should be at the minimum 17-3. And the game be over then too.
Right.
The game would have been they knew they couldn't go down more than 2 touchdowns or it was really over.
Yeah. And the Bengals scored on every possession except the kneel down at the end of the half. We got some Marvin Lewis defense at the end of that freaking first half punch, where the Raiders go right down the field, 80 some odd yards, and score a freaking touchdown at the end of the half after the Bengals had scored on which will wind up becoming the controversial play here.
Yes.
And so, I mean, we can talk about it now too. I don't know why the ref blew the whistle. Like, why would you blow the whistle? He's inbound. The quarterback's in
bounds. Not even close to being out of bounds.
Not even close. He's extending the play. He's running to the sideline. He's
not sliding. He's not nothing.
I mean, it was just absolutely BS. Let's keep it real. And, and they kept bringing it up during the game. And this is the one that pissed me off during the game. Like, I don't want to use those language words.
Go for it.
No, forget Mike Tirico. What the hell, man? He kept bringing up that they haven't won a game in 31 years. He kept bringing up that play. If the Raiders didn't freaking, extend through the play, how is that their fault? They're like, oh, the Bengals shouldn't have got that. It should have been a replay of the play for an inadvertent whistle. That's not the player's fault.
Right. The player got nothing to do with it. The ball was in the air. You're told to keep playing.
Yes.
And
played at a whistle, but the whistle was inadvertent because the referees suck. I mean, that's really not anybody's problem.
They will not be working the Super Bowl.
No, God. Jerome Boga. And what's that Mike whatever dude from Sports Talk in Atlanta? He does that imitation of Jerome Berger. He's on not 680, he's on the other one. Mike Bell, yeah, Jerome Boga. So yeah, I don't know. So the Bengals go and score right off. Raiders take it right back down the field. We got a 7-point game at at halftime.
Right.
And it's like, Lee, man, I keep giving the wrong score. 26-19. I'm so sorry. So So the Bengals, but they do what they do. They defer, they get the ball at half, and they take the ball right down the field and score a touchdown, just to keep putting the pressure on, and they kept keeping it at 10 points. And I mean, I was feeling pretty good. This is a 2-score game. Let's keep it at 2 scores, even if you don't score, that last drive that they scored, coming out of the half, they take like 7 minutes off the clock. I mean, they were doing what the Bengals do at halftime.
Right.
And, you do what you do. And the Bengals, again, kick another field goal, but you took a bunch of time off the clock.
Right. That's playoff foot. I mean, if you win every quarter, guess what? You win the game.
Right.
You play to win the game.
Right. And so when they get to the end of, they get to the fourth quarter and, it's kind of going down and the Bengals do what they do, and get down there and score another touchdown or whatever to get to 26. It's like, all right, let's go. Raiders go down, get a field goal. The Bengals stop them, get the field goal. Bengals get the ball back with a little over 2 minutes to go. And this is when I about lost my shit. Okay. So it's like, all right, there's a little bit over 2 minutes. The Raiders had only one timeout left from some poor freaking whatever. And then there was that controversial call about the timeout and 12 dudes on the field were and then the quarterback gets hit, but they pick up the flag. The refereeing was terrible. Absolutely awful.
There's at least 2 or 3 times where the clock ran out And the Raiders still got timeout.
They still got the playoff. Yeah, you shouting out what I was saying too. So, all right, ready to get the ball now. San Diego, San Francisco, freaking Zach Taylor, butthole got tight. Butthole got completely tight. Did not want to put the game in the quarterback's hands. It's Joe freaking Burrow, man.
Joe fucking Burrow.
Put the ball in his GD hands. God, dog. Like, what are you doing? Like, put the ball in his hands. You scored on every possession but one and a kneel down. Why are you taking the ball out of his hand? You get 2 first downs. That shit is over.
Well, okay. So yes, you get 2 first downs. This game is over. But can we go back a little bit? And this is one. That 4th and inches call.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. and not going for it and taking the field goal.
And not going for it.
Yeah.
And yes, that shit has been haunting us all fucking year. The smart play was to kick the field goal, and thank God it did because we needed it.
Mm-hmm.
But damn. Tom Brady getting that shit.
I thought they should have ran a damn sneak on 3rd.
Right.
As opposed to the pitch.
Right.
And like, I was like, all right, get the first down, run more clock, but they didn't. And, 3rd and manageable has been a literal cancer for the Bengals all season. Like 3rd and 1, it's just, they can't get them because they can't run block like that. They just can't do it.
Right.
So I wasn't surprised. The play is to kick the field goal though. Like I totally get it, but this is also, this is him being butt tight. What? If you trust, I guess, if you have all your defensive players, Ogun, Joby, and Hendrickson and all there, you probably do go for it. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to have to drive 75 yards to get it, and you think you can get home. But, maybe without them, you take that and see what happens. But, yeah. But they take the ball out of his hands with under 3 minutes to go. They run 2 run plays, which are first down. I think they lost a yard. And then they run like a jet sweep with or a pitch sweep to Jamar Chase on 2nd down and get like 3 yards. Yeah. And it's 3rd or something like that. And it's 3rd and 11. And then they don't even go for it. They don't even go. They're like, the dump off to CJ Uzama in the flat for like 5 yards. And, the Raiders rally to the ball and that's it. Like, right. All right. So here's the story. After that, I took my blood pressure on my smartwatch here. And the Bengals are punting. And I'm like, you know what? I'm out. I can't do it. Blood pressure. What
was your blood pressure before the game? Did you test it?
I didn't test it before the game, but I know what a normal blood pressure is, and I've had my medicine today. My blood pressure was 160 over 92. Like that's not a healthy thing.
That's hospital.
Yeah, exactly. That's not a healthy version of blood pressure for me. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go get the mail, and I'm just gonna go drive around for 15 minutes. Like I'm done. Like I cannot do this. I about to make a widow. People in this house.
If we were down, if we were only up by 3, I would have actually between plays and shit. Yeah. I was cleaning up my house or my apartment. I did my dishes. I cleaned a little bit of my bathroom. I fucking couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep last night. I was up till I've been up really since about 4 o'clock this morning. I made a whole ass motherfucking turkey. I brined the turkey. I brined the shit. I put that shit in the oven. I made stuffing. I did all kind of shit and I've been up. Yes.
Can I get a 20? Okay, I have to repeat some of this for the people that don't listen to this podcast because they're sitting here at the table. Okay, so Big Hutch says that in between plays, as the game was getting close, he actually cleaned his house, even the bathroom. No. And he brined the turkey. He cooked the turkey last night because he couldn't sleep. Okay, so I'm sorry because they won't hear this and it won't make as much sense. Holy crap. It wasn't that bad here. I just left. I was like, I hadn't gotten the mail all week. Let me go get the mail. And I walk most of the days I walk. All I did, I just went and drove my walking route because I didn't exercise today. So I drove it twice. And the bigger part of that is like there's a dude that's on the corner from here, that we seen his car all the time. He's got like a sports, no, for me, like he's got a sports car that has a Bengals, the thing on the outside the plate, like the border thing. Yeah.
Right. I got one.
And so yeah, we seen him one day, my wife and I, and I was like, oh, no, actually, she wasn't with me that day. I was like, hey, whose car is that has the Bengals plate? He's like, oh, it's mine. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, man. Who dey? Yeah, I'm from Dayton. Where are you from? Miamisburg. Oh, okay, cool. Whatever. So I'm driving around. I was like, I'm gonna take 15 minutes after the Bengals punted. I just left. I left Goat Killer here, and I'm just like, I'm out, dude. I can't do this. I'm about to die. And I left, and I drove around. And when I went past that dude's house the first time, garage was closed, lights were all off, whatever. When I came back around the second time, he was in the garage talking on his cell phone, garage open, and could tell he was very animated. I was like, oh, something really bad.
Was there any rope hanging down or anything?
No ropes. So I come back to the house. I hit the garage open. I come in, and I get 3 people running at me. Ah, they won. I'm like, they did? Oh my God. So finally, I get a chance to go back and look at the final drive. What a bunch of crap! What a BS call against Mia Khalifa Mia Khalifa on the roughing the passer, where he like kind of hit him with his shoulder. Oh, that's a BS call. Right. A couple of great throws and catches.
Keep drive alive, bullshit.
Yeah, a couple of great catches and throws by David Carr. Like by Carr, like he did a good job of getting them there, but he remembered who he was at the end. Right. Jermaine Pratt on, literal double coverage and undercut, and that was 4th down. Like even if he doesn't make the pick, he doesn't score. Yeah, he doesn't score there. It was 4th and goal. He doesn't score. He's at least 2 yards outside of the end zone.
Right, it didn't matter. Right, so right, David Carr going David Carr.
Yes, and that's it. Ball game. Bengals 26. Freaking Raiders 19. Monkey off the back. Who freaking dey? Holy cow! It's on to Tennessee.
On to Tennessee.
How was you feeling, man? Pratt makes that interception. I didn't see it live. I had to see it on tape. How are you feeling? Did you see it live or you grinding turkeys?
Right. I got a nice fat turkey in the oven. I've been drinking. Yeah, I'm tired as fuck. I'm right.
But did you see it live? Like, did you watch that as it happened?
Well, yes, I watched it as it happened.
So what's the reaction though?
What you mean? I was fucking crazy. First, actually, to tell you the truth, I'm like I said, I'm numb on several levels.
Yeah.
Sleep deprived and drunk.
Stunned,
right.
silence.
Stunned. Yeah. Right. I'm like, did he catch that ball?
Did he? It don't matter. It's 4th down anyway.
It's 4th down. He caught the Pratt caught the ball. So that shit is great. It's over. We fucking won.
We won. Oh my God.
I think. Yeah. I'm waiting for the ref to come out and say some shit like timeout. The Raiders get a 4th timeout or a 5 down or some shit.
Yeah, fucking shit. Yeah.
I was sitting there. Then I'm like, and like the Bengals, the guys kind of celebrated, but they didn't. I mean,
I think those little stunned too. Yeah.
Right. They were a little stunned, but I'm like, wait a minute, motherfuckers should be throwing uniforms in the streets and urinating on each other or some shit.
Come on,
they weren't doing that.
It's a beautiful thing. The Bengals win. They won a playoff game, huh? They won a playoff game.
And to a point here, I'm like, hell, they won a game, motherfucking period. Now, yes, is it in late January?
Yeah.
That's even better.
That's it. Like, I mean, they paid the price for it. And as the game went on, like we said, we'll talk about later, like the injuries, man. Ogunjobi, freaking Trey Henderson, which is huge in a game where you can't get home with your best pass rusher, you can't get home. But that was a huge issue, But shouts out to BJ Hill, gets the sack on that final drive as well. I mean, you got to do it. Was that Mike Daniels also? They were had no defensive tackles left. DJ Reader and all. I mean, it was just a mass unit at the end. But they gutted it out and they got the pick and they ended it. Ball game. Bengals 26-19. Who fucking day?
More than who fucking day. We are in the second round of the playoffs of the National Football League for the first time in 31 motherfucking years.
Mm-hmm.
Real talk.
Real talk.
Half my motherfucking life.
Yes.
More than half my motherfucking life.
More than half your fucking life.
Right.
This is nuts. It's nuts. It's nuts. And again, do I feel bad that I didn't see it live? Maybe a little bit, but y'all would have had a different co-host.
I do not want to see you in your finest blacks. Exactly. No Wakanda forever.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm straight.
Right. So what are you gonna do next week?
You know what though, Hutch? For me, this game was a bigger deal because they need, like I said when I talked to you this today, when to get your shoulders open up, they need to open them shoulders. Now my shoulders are loose. I feel pretty good. I'm loose now. I'm fine. If they win next week, obviously that would be great. If they didn't win next week, I can live with that because now they at least got that part off that monkey off their back. I think that was important for everybody, us, the fans, the city, everybody.
I think, people in Nashville or wherever, the Titans, them mofos was like, please Raiders win. Please Raiders win.
Oh no,
please,
the hell they didn't want to play Cincinnati. Absolutely.
Exactly.
Because they're gonna put up 26 and y'all can't score 26.
Right. Unless we give you 10.
Unless we give it to you. And again, Bengals play clean again today. Don't turn the ball over.
It wasn't that clean. They were 7. We had as many penalties as they did.
But again, Bengals put freaking points on the board, touchdowns on the board, and them 3 times they got down there, and that's a wrap, dude. This should have been a blowout. But it is what it is. You win. You don't, look wins in the mouth. You just take them and you move it on.
You kiss that, whatever.
Yep, it's over. It's on to Tennessee.
Right.
That's what I see. So, who freaking day? Shouts out to Brother Beavis.
It's more than that. I said, if I could talk to, what was that, 21-year-old me, 22, whatever, dude, you ain't gonna see another fucking video game. You can see another fucking damn playoff win until shit.
Yeah, forever.
Oh, and there'll be a fucking the worldwide COVID. What the fuck is COVID?
Yeah, it's a pandemic.
Right? What? What?
Yeah.
Google.
I got another. I'm still stunned and shocked.
I'm right. I'm not. It's fucking amazing, really.
Yeah, it is. It is
because, like I said, we were 2 years ago. We were like, fuck. We'd be lucky to be 500 in the next 3 to 5 years.
Yep. And Joe Burrow changes everything. Literally.
Yeah.
He took freaking ball out of his hand. I still haven't gotten over that. I can't believe they didn't try to go for it with the people that they have to get a first down and just, freaking victory formation at the freaking 50-yard line. Because that's really what they could have done. But we don't want to give the ball back to them. We have too much time. But running, 2 freaking line bucks, essentially, thinking that was going to do it. So I can't wait for the post-game press conferences to see, because somebody's got to ask him about that. Why the hell did you take it out of his hand? Again. Yeah. So. You want to take a victory lap on some of the people that was doubting the Bengals this year? Mike Wilbon. I love PTI. I just brought it up on our other podcast, comic books and stuff. Watch that, listen to that podcast. I love Will Bond. I really, really do. Been watching PTI since it came on, 20 plus years. Hey, fuck White Will Bond, man.
I mean that.
Like seriously, like that was some shit straight. And he hates on. The funny thing is too, he hates on Cincinnati. He hates on Atlanta too. Man,
but for the most part, on both accounts,
he's not wrong. I know,
right? And that's the problem. He ain't wrong.
He cheers for the Cubs.
Okay? Right, he's right, and right. He was suffering. Look, from one suffering fat fuck to another. Fuck you.
Exactly. We'll take him out. Hey, Rodney Harrison, I saw you pick the Steelers on the pregame show. Hey, you, Rodney Harrison. Who are you? Forget you. Yeah, you can go on someplace too. They don't even put you with the real Collinsworth. They put you with the freaking sweet Collinsworth. Screw you. No. Done with him. I know he's a Christian and all, but he's like got all the things. Hey, Tony Dungy, you can go off too. Go on, walk off a plank. Forget Tony Dungy too. He can walk off a plank for picking the freaking Raiders today. Nah.
Well, I think that the NFL wanted the fucking Raiders to win.
Of course, I said that to Goat Killer too. I'm like, dude, they want them. That's a blue blood franchise, even though they suck. They definitely want the Raiders in this shit.
Right. You got the Madden shit. You got the new stadium. Mm-hmm. You got all that. You got all that shit. Right. They got and the Bengals is a small market Hoosier shit.
Right.
Yeah, family owned.
Yeah. No, I agree with you 100%. So, all right. You had exit music, man. You did. You had it. What you got? Which one is it? You had 2 songs.
I did. Now the first song was kind of sad. That's some shit Mom used to love playing shit.
Which one was that?
Fuck, damn.
You had it in here.
It was by the Controllers. That's fuck. I had to look that shit up. Oh, it's called Somebody's Gotta Win.
Somebody's Gotta Win. Okay,
Somebody's gotta lose.
Yeah, I remember that shit. Ah, damn.
Yes, but right, that's a sad person song. But I mean, it's kind of. I had New Attitude by Patti LaBelle.
I'll take it. I love that's from freaking Beverly Hills Cop. You know I love Beverly Hills Cop.
Fuck, do you love Beverly Hills Cop? And now 30 something. That's fucking 40 years later almost. Shit, now I started listening to it because I couldn't stand it for the last 30 something years. Because you played it every fucking day.
Nice.
Or what? I was almost like, how about Take Me Home shit by Phil Collins?
Oh, okay.
I don't remember.
I love me some Phil Collins.
Right.
So
right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm whatever you think, man. I'm with
it. Finally by CC Peniston.
Yeah, that's a nice one. That's also from what's it called? From Flashdance, or not Flashdance, Footloose.
Not finally.
I know it's not from Footloose.
No,
let's hear it for the boys from Footloose.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. Anyway,
any of those shit, or hell, Welcome to the Jungle. I mean that, or Roar, any of that shit.
No Roar, no. The Pick It, man. You call it. It's you. It's your bit.
Let's go with shit. I like Take Me Home.
Take Me Home. That's it.
Take me home. Because I don't remember.
Oh, don't remember. Shit. 31 years. Flush it. Who Dey? Who Dey?
Fuck day?
Who ain't gonna beat them Bengals?
Who Dey? Who Dey?
Tables. We are banging tables today. Shouts out CJ Uzama on your touchdown. You believe. It's all you, man. Why not us?
Hey, boy, came through.
Yes. Let's go.
Right.
Let's go.
Please.
We'll see what happens.
The old boy did break his ankle, didn't he?
Who?
The fat dude. Or
Larry Ogunjobi?
Yeah, Uber Chupacabacabaka.
I don't know what the kind of injury thing. It looked like a knee.
I almost heard his lip that is broke.
Yeah, it's either a knee or an Achilles, one or the other. He ain't coming back one way or the other, probably.
Right, he's streaked. Hendrickson, with his back or what?
I think he has a concussion.
Oh, he's fucked too. Fuck.
Yeah, no, we get a week off. He's fine. So we're good.
Whatever.
So as Phil Collins begins to play us out, please remember to listen to this podcast, SoundCloud, iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play. You can go on the YouTube channel, subscribe. Who Dey? We are here. We are here for you. Let's go.
Let's fucking go. We finally
Yes. Finally.
late January football.
Get this monkey off my back. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Damn, that's another song by George Michael.
Yeah. Yes. So as Phil's playing this out, I'm producing this podcast. I'm signing off. Peace. Hutch, sign off. Sandman, shout out, bro. You got to be just blowing up and freaking up there right now, man. Sandman, we miss you, brother. We love you, man.
You don't want your tickets to go to Nashville?
I don't know about going to the game. I wouldn't mind being there while it happens, but I don't know about going to the game. That's
you gonna walk around the outside in the Bengal shit? Or
nah,
you gotta go all the way in.
Nice. I don't know.
What?
Yeah, it's expensive. Nashville people are nice. They ain't gonna beat us up.
Oh, no, they're nice as fuck.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know. We'll see. All right, y'all. We'll see you on the other side, everybody. Who Dey? Enjoy the night. Be careful. Drive safe.
Enjoy the weekend.
Yeah, be careful. Drive safe. Don't do anything stupid.
Don't.
Yep. We want you back for next week. Who Dey, everybody? Peace.
Who Dey? Peace.